Hey there, Child Care Boss. This is your coach, Andrea Dickerson here, and I've got a question for you. Do you feel confident that you are doing what you should be doing at this moment in your life? Today, I want to talk to you about ways to know that you are on the right track by giving you some behind the scenes with one of my clients by the name of Angie Germany. Angie and I have been kicking it for a long time. I mean, ever since I started working in the area of coaching, she was one of my very first clients to pay to be a part of my coaching program. And at the time, it was just like $97. And we did like four 30-minute or 1 hour sessions. And so during this time, I was able to pour into her life and give her the information that had gotten me to where I was. By this time, I had written one book, I had a child care center, and a family location all operating at the same time. Plus, I think I was doing my nanny agency. Yep, I was doing my nanny agency at that time. And so she and I would have our sessions together. And I remember I traveled up to Philadelphia and I said, hey, I'm in town. She took me out to have some Philly cheesesteaks at one of these amazing restaurants. And then she took me by her child care center, and then she took me by her family home location. She and I were both young. This was about 11 years ago, maybe even 12 years ago. So when I went by, I saw her child care center was connected with the church, and there were some concerns that she had there at that location. But one thing that I saw in her was a get up, go, and grind to make it happen, not to give up, and to just use what resources she had. And she took me by her family home location, and I absolutely loved it. Everything was brand spanking new. She had just had her house remodeled, and it was inside of her family home. And I thought, oh my God, this is so beautiful, Angie. And so we lost connection. Her sessions ended, and then she just went on about life. And so as a good coach, I just, followed up with her, and I said, hey, Angie, how are you? What are you up to? And she was like, nothing, coach. I'm good. And I was like, Angie, what are you doing? You got to get up. Get up, Angie. You got to get going. Get back to your vision. Get back to your dreams. And I'm so glad that I felt the leading of God to reach out to her, because I did. And she now recalls that story to me, how that day was a defining moment for her. And because she got back on track, got focused, and the reason why she had to get back on track was because her child care center location where she was, that one got closed down by no fault of her own, but because the church had some physical things they had to do to the location. And so looking back over that situation, I could assume that may have dampened her heart and dampened her get up and go because of the test and trial that she went through. But I'm so glad that we stayed connected and had some type of relationship. So if you are in that place where you are feeling like, you don't even know if you're operating what you should be operating in, you don't know if this is the next move for you, you don't know your next move, and you just feel out of place where you are because you don't have any direction, then maybe you're like Angie, who need to have a coach in your life to tell you to get up, to tell you, at the right time, when to make a shift, when to make a move. And that's how my relationship has been with Angie. It has always been spiritual. As you all know, I operate in my spiritual gift, and it has always been that way with Angie. And since then, she got up, guys. She got up and she opened up a 4-star facility in Philadelphia. It's not even in Philadelphia. It's in the state like next to Philly, not far from Philly. Her family, her husband is there. She's gotten married. Her daughter is in private school doing really well. She now has systems in place. She puts her binders in place, and she travels the world. She's at, different countries, enjoying her best life, and has an amazing staff. Oh my God, the staff is so amazing. So that goes to show you that you can be in a place where you don't know your next move and you don't know your next direction. But if you stay connected to the right people at the right time, God will speak to them. And those words will literally shift you from one place to the next. So if you don't have community, you don't have systems, and you don't have a guide, a leader, a coach, then I believe that you could be the best candidate right now for our Jumpstart School of Systems. So if you want to get started in this course and have a turnaround in your business just like Angie, listen, reach out to my team right now, customer service at iownadaycare.com, and I'll send you the link, or you could go to www.workwithcoachandrea.com. Click for your free discovery call, and you'll be so glad you did.